Okay, I don't know how much you know about Windows 8, so I will just tell you everything I know. Let's start from here. This is the desktop. It doesn't look too different from Windows 7, aside from the lack of a start button. Uh, but let's go to the start menu, which is right here in the bottom corner. And this is where things start looking very different. Um, so this is the start menu, and Windows 8 is made for tablets, and touchscreens, but it still works pretty well, on the laptop. You can just use your scroller wheel, to get through the start menu. So let's just open up, say Chrome. So yeah, you can, open that up. Um, and I want to go back to start. Open something else up. I'll open up ESPN FC. This is one of my favorite apps so far. By the way, every single app um, scrolls side to side instead of up and down, which I actually like. And this is really nice because it just has everything you need right here. I found this pretty easy to navigate. So you got Premier League scores here, and then this is a tricky thing I had to actually Google to find out because there's nowhere that you can go to close an app. All you do is you gotta click the top of the screen, is drag and throw it down, and it'll close it. So I meant to show you something else. I'll do it with Wikipedia. If you want to navigate in between apps, you go to the top left corner and go down, and all your apps will be here. So we had desktop here, and I guess I have Google search left open from somewhere. So I'll show you this because this is also pretty cool. Let's try something. I'll Google pizza, and it's pretty nice. It doesn't navigate as well, as in your regular browser, which is the one downfall I think of everything in here, is that you have a mix of two separate things. You have the old with the desktop, and then of course the start menu and all the apps, and they don't really go that well together, or at least right now. And that's the biggest problem. I'm sorry, when we talk like this, I'm not going to be doing anything. But flipping between the desktop, where I assume you'll still be doing a lot of different stuff, because you still got it if you want to use Word or whatever, and all the other old stuff, because there aren't apps for everything yet. You can get a preview of Windows 13. This is it, or not Windows 13, Windows Office 13, excuse me. And it's pretty nice because it connects to the cloud. Oh, and it does have a nice close button. And Windows 8 automatically has its own cloud storage feature, SkyDrive. It's really nice. I have all my, or most of my documents up here. So that's pretty nice. So I don't know if you know about the cloud, but this means I can get them anywhere I want to. So even here on the start menu, there's a mix of with the fancy new apps. Got Google, Wikipedia, Netflix, whatever. But then there's still all the stuff that I have left over from Windows 7, where there is not an app for it yet. So, the old phrase, there's an app for that, does not apply here yet, which is the one problem is, which is why the desktop, is still necessary, because you need it to, use things for which an app does not exist. And, browsing, through, browsing the internet in a browser, as opposed to, using various apps, I still like a lot better. And it's still a lot, I don't know what's the word, streamlined, I guess. It's a lot easier to use still. But because everything, all the other apps are still in, like a, early or new, phase version, whatever. So now I'll go over to here. So you can like browse in the Google search app, which is nice, but I mean, like if I say I decide to get lost in Wikipedia, and then now I want to go back to Adobe. What am I to do? I have to click the link. So and there's like, it's not a replacement for a browser yet, which is the one problem, because there's still stuff, where that work great as, in their app, but not everything, has been completely replaced yet. So there's still many things that you're gonna have to use, your internet browser or older programs, but everything still runs, the same in here, which is nice. Everything that is compatible in Windows 7 should be compatible in Windows 8. I mean, and there's got to be something like pretty weird going on if that's not happening. And also, I think one of the more, well, this is kind of an annoying thing, but how the tiles are arranged is kind of maddening to figure out. But the reason, sorry, you can make them be like big like this or small. So they arrange them all into columns of the 2x1 squares. So I like things small. So say I want to move, store here, it moves like everything. And it's really weird, to try to figure it out on your own. And it's kind of hard to explain, but it goes from like there. I mean, that's like the order it goes. You're pretty much going to have to figure it out on your own. And there's also the Windows Store. This is the last app I'll show you. I don't know when it came over here, but like, why can't you just go to like the home page? Why are you going through like all my previous search results? So anyway, here we are at the store front page. And there's a lot of stuff here. It's kind of like buying apps for a smartphone, which I know you don't know about. But you have like official ones, and then I'm sure we'll get some games. If you go eventually, or eventually get to way to the bottom, you'll get these like random games that like just about anyone can make. Well, it's not just what anyone can make. It's not. I think there's like a what's the word? They're more selective in who they allow to make apps, than say like Android or whatever. So that's pretty much it, as far as I can tell. Really, you're just gonna have to figure out, how to like navigate through everything on your own, which is going to be probably your biggest holdup, just because it's so different. One more thing is to go. You can get stuff going to the right or top right corner, and you have to go to the corner and then drag down, and then you can get search, which is nice because you can like search like whatever for an app or for files or you can search in apps for something, which is nice. And then this will take you to the start menu, and then this is where you go to like you can turn it off or whatever. And that's Windows 8.